The second matchup is SDT Perpetuum Coin from Spain, who've brought Blessed, Silvio, Danoob, and Shrimpy Boy. They've been in some really close battles recently. They've got a tough one today. It's the two-time reigning world champions, RAIDENvsSDT. Madx, Vincent Mines, Matteo, and Yuki. Raiden are in fourth on our leaderboard. That is not where they'd expect to be, but it's been a mixed season split for them so far. On the other hand, if SDT can get a big win past them, they could steal fourth from them today. In first, Shrimpy Boy, Danoob, Silvio and Blessed, Yuki, Vincent, Matteo and Madx. It's the DCL Big Heat. All 8 pilots, it's 10 points all. Wow, what a final race between them this could be. Neither team wants a draw here. And they both feel like they fought and they just want to get the extra nudge over the other team. We're seeing Yuki, who's right in a battle. Silvio just ahead of him. Shrimpy Boy swinging around. Mayans just ahead of him too. 1.2 seconds separates all 8 pilots here. Yuki to the drop. Makes the turn. Mayans still ahead of him and Silvio. Matteo, another Raiden pilot, currently in fourth, but he's having some problems, and he's falling all the way to the back of things. Meanwhile, Yuki is looking like he's struggling to keep it all smooth out in front. He nearly missed that pylon entry into the ladders, made the recovery, but that's given Blessed and Danoob a chance to get past him, and it's all starting to come undone for Yuki. Yet he is now back into third as Danoob was chasing around and then lost a 10th or two and has slipped back down out of the point. So it's Mayans chasing Silvio on the start of lap number 2. Yuki in third, Shrimpy Boy in fourth. That's a 5 points all arrangement that neither team wants. Mayans for the corkscrew. Got to try and catch the quarter of a second between him and that green drone of Silvio. And Silvio will want to get a win over Mayans now. Mayans chases. Still chasing, a bit closer than he was. Up through the gates and then dropping down for the 180 out of there. Mayans alongside Silvio, just above him now. Coming into the rails, got to drop down and stay underneath them. It's so tight at the top and Mayans makes it work and pulls away and has got almost half a second lead over Silvio now. Silvio's got to make the ladders really smooth and sees Mayans just ahead of him going through. It's still half a second. What can they do with the slaloms? It's been a little bit of a mixed story. Again, Mayans has gone low and Silvio has gone high, and Mayans has found a little bit more time and disappears down onto the start of lap number 3 with a slightly bigger lead than he had. It's Mayans first, Silvio second, then Yuki, and then Danoob, but there's only a 10th of a second between third and fourth, so Yuki is in a dangerous spot there. Silvio wants to do something about this lead, that 3/4 of a second that Mayans has got. It's not getting bigger, it's not getting smaller either. Now Silvio chases him. This is the last parts of the castle. The turn is good for Mayans and Silvio again. The drop down is nice for both of them too. 7/10 of a second. Silvio is running out of time. Under the railings, they're both through there. Nobody hanging around Silvio, a 10th or 2 closer than he was. The ladders are going to be absolutely perfect if SDT want to come out of a win here. Raiden are in the leading position at the moment, but Yuki's got Danoob alongside him, and third and fourth are switching around. Silvio, can he do anything about the position that Mayans is in ahead of him? Surely not at this stage. It's going to be another win for Mayans. Silvio will be second, but Danoob has stolen third from Yuki.
Buena.
Oh, buena.
Mayans doing everything he can out in front and getting another 4 points in his incredible DCL career. But Raiden have let SDT get 5 points against them again. Here's the finish from Silvio. Behind him, Yuki is scrapping in the ladders with Danoob, and Danoob gets him on the third one there. Just stays ahead of him, but it's such a tiny fraction, and Yuki actually gains on him through the slalom, but he's lower, and the climb out of this lets Danoob stay ahead of him by just 1/10 of a second. So a very rarely seen 5-all in all 3 races, an absolute tie between SDT and Raiden. Elsewhere, it was a little more one-sided for X-Blades against Mach 1. China Dragons got maximum points after Haven were a no-show. It was close for Alpha, beating the wildcard team. They needed that, as that moves them a little bit closer to the top 6. China Dragons move up into second, third to 6th. All just got 1 point today. On the next race day, the wildcard team will have a resurgent and furious Raiden to contend with, and Alpha Prop, if they want to get into the top 6, they got to beat the number 2 China Dragons. Join me, Matt Andrews, for those matchups, and we'll see you in the skies.